At Dental Nachos, our goal is to help you make your career dreams come true, and buying and selling a dental practice is part of that. I'm here with my awesome friend and Dental Nachos, Todd Garfinkel, who has a practice he is going to share with us. But before we get to that, Todd, just kind of tell us what you do in your daily life to help dentist dreams come true.
Oh, you bet, Paul. Thanks. I appreciate it. Always great talking with you. We call ourselves transition specialists. So although we work to help sell practices for dentists, the seller is actually the one who engages us. We also are intimately connected to the buyers, and we're
Right.
coaching them and educating them and supplying resources and kind of making the whole process come together as smooth as possible to bring a good buyer and a good seller together.
It's a win-win. If you want to talk dentist, Todd, say our job is to bond two dentists together because bonding
Okay.
is a dental term. They'll like that. Dentists love a good corny joke. It's what we do. So
You
I
bet.
want
We're
to
little,
share.
yeah, you bet.
We partner with DDSmatch, an amazing sponsor of our community. If you want to connect with them and Todd to learn more about this, text buy to 215-543-6454 or text sell to 215-543-6454. And what I think is cool about this, you work with Cheryl, your amazing wife. Just kind of tell us about your region. Somebody's watching it on Dental Nachos. I just connected you with someone just yesterday who's awesome. Kind of just
Mhm.
talk about the region you guys cover.
You bet. So we live in Annapolis, Maryland, and on a day-to-day basis, we're helping doctors in Maryland, DC, and Virginia, mostly Northern Virginia, but we're kind of now working in the middle part of Virginia as well.
Awesome. So it's important, even though we can learn about things all over the internet, there's still a area, what would I call it? Specific things that you and Cheryl know very well for buyers and sellers that are make this area special, make DC a special place to own a practice. So I love the story of one. Tell us about this story. Tell us about this practice. You're talking to the Dental Nachos community. What's available? Where is it? Who would be an ideal buyer?
You bet. I'm going to have to be a little bit cryptic about where it is because
Gotcha.
it's a pretty well-known endodontic practice.
Gotcha.
But it is in a very popular location in Howard County. And anybody who's familiar with Maryland is probably going to be kind of zero that in a little bit. But it's an endodontic practice. It's actually owned by two doctors, and they swap days back and forth. Very successful. It's a small office, two operatories currently, but they're doing about 800,000 in
Nice.
collections, and their overhead is below 60%. So it's in like the mid 50% level. So there's a good cash flow to it. The equipment all works well. The office looks good. The doctors are very reasonable and I think a little flexible around how the terms might go. We had a certified business valuation done to establish the
Great.
value of the practice, and it actually came in pretty aggressive. Came in at 550,000 as the sell price. But it's a wonderful opportunity for somebody who's looking to start on a certain level and maybe grow it and move it at
Gotcha.
some point. But it's a real powerful cash flow right now.
I'll share, Todd. This wasn't staged because I didn't know which practice to be. We in my area work with an endodontist for many years. Practice was purchased by someone new, and now we work with the new endodontist. Right? As a general dentist, we don't wake up wanting to switch endodontists. So I would share with endodontists that transfer of trust from a place where your practice has been going. And I noticed here on this image, the seller has flexible transition options post sale. Does that mean that maybe they could help for a little bit, but they're also cool with leaving, or kind of explain that to us?
Yeah, exactly. You nailed it. So they're really, and I find this with most sellers, to be honest with you. They want to help the new buyer as much as possible be successful. So in this case, that's going to involve introductions to their key referral base. Like we rank referrals as A, B,
Yeah.
and C level. And of course, they're going to be, in-person introductions with the A level, maybe even the B level at some point, introducing in person or Zoom meeting like we're doing now. And then the C level, make sure that there's a good, strong endorsement letter that goes out to them. The key there is they want their legacy to be successful moving forward.
I love that. I mean, this is, it's the circle of dentisting life, as I call it. Someone has built up a business that's helped patients for decades, and now they're transferring it to someone new to keep helping patients. I appreciate all that you guys do. People can text Howard to 215-543-6454 to learn more about this practice. Email us at transitions@dentalnachos.com. Anything else you'd like to share about this practice or our favorite play, Hamilton, Todd, before we wrap up?
Hamilton, man, moves fast like you do, Paul, and we're just so pleased to be partners with you guys. You're the best.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Todd.